Hey guys, how the hell are you? And welcome back once again to Arnold Drinks. My name is Arnold, and tonight I drink. So tonight from UFO Beer Company out of Boston, Massachusetts and Windsor, Vermont, I am having Maine Blueberry, a blueberry ale. I believe it might be a blueberry Hefeweizen actually, if I remember reading about it correctly, and also from appearance's sake. But this was something that I recently procured through a brand representative who I just kind of ran across in my travels one day, and he got me this. It was an extremely fresh can that, honestly, if I remember right, it's only a couple weeks old. Yeah, a couple weeks old right now. So cool, we get to try this out about as fresh as it gets. So this is a very nice kind of hazy looking sort of Hefeweizen-ish looking beer in there. It's just hazy. It's a little bit translucent, definitely not transparent at all. It had a nice, slightly rocky white head when I first poured it. Just a little bit of carbonation going on there too. I can actually still see the bubbles kind of rising to the top. Wow. So it does have a teeny tiny bit of like a floral hoppiness in there, but a huge amount of blueberry. Like when you pick a whole bunch of fresh blueberries and you're just holding them in your hand and then you go, that is literally how much blueberry is coming out of the glass right now. There's so much blueberry. And I love blueberry. Have I ever mentioned how much I love blueberry? Oh my Jesus, I love blueberry so much. I could smell this all day, let alone drink it. Oh, that smells so good. Let's go in for a sip. So it's really interesting. It does have a bit of that blueberry note in the flavor palette as well. But one thing that I am noticing is that it's kind of overpowering a lot of the other flavor notes that are present. Like I'm getting a bit of a yeasty sort of bread-like note that's in there. I am getting a little bit more of a floral note, but it's almost like the blueberry is kind of fighting it out with those two notes a little bit to try to assert its dominance. And as a result, nothing is really acting like a standout character in this flavor palette. Let's go in for another sip, see if my opinion changes. And maybe I'm misidentifying that one note. Maybe that one note isn't necessarily sort of like a yeasty bready note. Maybe more like a trail mix kind of granola note, but like a super light granola. Like very honeyed, very light, very almost like an artificially sweetened kind of nutty granola. Let's go in one more time. Yeah, like I kind of feel like if I was to have this and pair it with some sort of light granola bar, like a Nature's Valley or something like that, I'll bet this would just be incredibly good pairing. It's very light, it's very easy to drink, so it's got that going for it. It just bothers me a little bit because as much as I love the blueberry note, it's trying so hard to drown out the other notes that I'm getting out of this, and as a result, everything is just kind of a little bit more subdued. Like I find like for myself, when there's a particular beer that I'm trying that is meant to have an overpowering flavor, like a chocolate beer, like a s'mores beer, like a blueberry beer, a strawberry beer, something like that, you want that note to be super duper present, and you want it to still be balanced with everything else. And the good news is that it's definitely balanced with that note, but I kind of feel like it's balanced in the same way that it's subdued like everything else is. The blueberry is not as present as I would really like it to be, unfortunately. Is it really easy to drink? Is it crushable? Yes. Could it stand to be just a little bit more of an impactful flavor? Also yes. So thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Please remember to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and as always, remember, take what you do seriously, but do not take yourselves too seriously.